Good morning, Mrs. Liwani. Welcome to Barbecue Restaurant.
Good morning, Mrs. Putri. Sorry, before that my boss will be late for 10 minutes because he is stuck in a traffic jam.
Don't worry, the important thing here is you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Beautiful and charming restaurant, Mrs. Putri.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too. I'm glad you come to my restaurant for the first time.
I see that you have a lot of food menu and the name is very unique. So, what is your favorite food menu here?
Indeed, I made a unique menu to make it look attractive and my favorite food, namely sweet and sour crab. This food menu is most often ordered because this crab is cooked with rich spices.
Whoa! It looks very delicious, Mrs. Putri. From the appearance alone, it's very tempting.
Thank you, Mrs. Liwa. The food menu here is indeed with special spices.
Apart from this favorite food, is there a dish that is highly recommended?
Yes, of course. There is Mrs. Liwa. The recommended dish here is Wagyu steak, where this steak is made of beef served with rhubarb and aloe vera. It tastes unique but delicious.
Wow! It is highly recommended, Mrs. Putri. A unique blend that is interesting to enjoy. Then, which dish was this inspired dish?
This dish is inspired by Western restaurant, where Western restaurant steaks are very delicious. So I want to make something different with the taste of Western restaurant.
Yeah, indeed, a Western restaurant is famous for its delicacy in making steak. For the price of this steak, how much is Mrs. Putri?
Because the price of Wagyu meat is quite expensive, we make the level on this steak starting from 500,000 to 2 million, Mrs. Liwa.
It's a good idea, Mrs. Putri, because everyone can choose a steak according to their wallet.
Yes, our call is like that so that customer can eat delicious steak but eat perfectly with their wallet so they can come back to enjoy it.
Then, is there any favorite food we can cook at home?
Of course, there is Mrs. Liwani. This food menu is chicken black pepper. This food is very easy to make at home and the ingredients are easy to find. The main ingredients of this food are chicken and black pepper, and for the seasoning, you can use common house spices.
Oh, it's quite simple to cook, and even though it's with typical house spices, the taste is still included in the restaurant.
Yeah, so if they want to cook this dish, it's quite easy and simple.
It deserves to be a favorite food, and for the problem of this building, how does Mrs. Putri take the concept?
In the matter building, we take the concept a Western restaurant which is combined with an Indonesian restaurant. so that visitors can feel the atmosphere of a Western restaurant and can also experience Indonesian restaurant cuisine.
Oh, so this restaurant is a mix of two countries. Then, is this also the same as the food menu here?
Yes, that's right. On the menu, we make Western menu and this with special Indonesian species.
Good morning, Mrs. Putri. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Did you guys talk a lot?
Good morning, Mrs. Meli. It's okay.
Already chatting, Mrs. Meli. We've talked about the menu and about the building at this restaurant.
Okay. Then we discuss about what, Mrs. Liwa?
Well, then we will discuss about our company, namely food delivery service.
Good. To start on the time, I will introduce a company that's engaged in food delivery services called Express Across Nation or JNE.
Yes, it is true that our company is engaged in delivery of food to facilitate delivery of food between regions.
So, in this delivery service, we serve food delivery activities on time. This service makes use of fastest available mode of transportation.
Yeah, like that. In the method, the customer sends the package to the nearest JNE letter, which will work with JNE, which has spread across several points in Indonesia.
In the payment method, according to the agreement between the seller and the buyer. For example, there is a cash on delivery, payment via Alfamart, or debit card.
It is very good for a company in this field, especially now that it is currently being COVID. So the company can increase drastically.
Yes, it is the true, Mrs. Putri. In this situation, the company is drastically attractive because we are also working with an online shopping application company.
Very profitable, Mrs. Meli. Then who owns the company?
This company is owned by Mr. Suprapto Suparno as the pioneering division of PTTG.
Oh, Mrs. Suprapto is very famous, Mrs. Meli. Then how many employees does this company have?
Currently, JNE has more than 40,000 employees in 6,000 locations, and 150 locations are connected to the online communication system.
Is a big a company, Mrs. Meli, and makes a reduction in unemployment.
Yes, therefore, from this situation, you need a large number of employees.
Then how about the product and service?
For the product, we take it from the seller and then send it to the buyer. And the service has three services, namely is economical, regular, and sure shipping cost until tomorrow. Then the buyer chooses the date according to the agreement.
Okay, Mrs. Meli, it's complete and this service has also been made easy.
Thank you, Mrs. Putri. I hope we can work together well.
Yes, of course, I'm happy to cooperate with your company, Mrs. Meli.
Well, Mrs. Liwa, please arrange cooperation with Mrs. Putri.
Well, Mrs. Putri, this is the agreement file and this is company card. You can contact us anytime.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Liwa and Mrs. Meli. Have a nice day, both of you.
See you. Be careful on the road.